Put me in, coach. Today we are talking about Kevin Durant and Michael Rapport. This is some gossip. I'm not really into gossip, but I figured, you know what, we could use this for entertaining and educational purposes. So let's dive right into this. Who's going to suffer more, Kevin Durant or Michael Rapport? Now, before we get into that, like this video, comment under. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Most importantly, why. Also, share the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Do all of that because I'm going to keep bringing content. With that being said, who's going to suffer more? Y'all going to think I'm crazy, but I'm going to say this anyway. Kevin Durant is going to suffer more because he has to live with the DMs, the things that were in the DMs. He's going to have to live through that for the rest of his career and life. Whereas Michael Rapport is trying to make himself look a certain way. And we'll just leave it at that. Because here's the thing, right? He did an interview on Undisputed with Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. And he said he felt threatened. That's the reason why he posted the DMs, right? Now, if he felt threatened, right? Me as a man, my ego is going to tell me to either hire security or go get some kind of combat training, some kind of MMA training, something, right? Because now I feel obligated to protect my family as well as myself. But is that what Michael Rapport is doing? Because if you see the interview, you'll notice that he starts off cracking jokes while everybody else has this concerned look on their face. We looking to give this guy empathy because when you say you feel threatened, we all think that you feel threatened for your life. But just listening to Michael Rapport over the years, he's a highly disrespectful man, right? So I can almost guarantee, all right, let me say it this way. I'm willing to bet, and I'm not really a gambling man, but I'm willing to bet a lot of money that he's been threatened with way more than being spat on. Okay? I'm sure the way he speaks, talks, holds himself, projects whatever type energy he has within him, I can guarantee you he's heard way worse threats than somebody saying they're going to spit on him. Because, I mean, just listen to him, just listen to some of his interviews. Look at his, look at the things that he even talks about, how he talks about certain people. Like, if you're that person, it's going to get under your skin. And with social media, with all the keyboard bangers, right? All the people who are for real tough guys on Twitter and Instagram, guess what? It's somebody who's actually about that. That's actually who they are. And they don't understand, they don't comprehend like just somebody who board banging, right? They want to do something about that. So again, if he really felt threatened, shouldn't he hire security or go get some kind of training? I don't know. But here's the thing, right? This is the education. This is the education that I'm giving to my team, to the young guys out there, right? Check this out. This is always about money. Some people will do it moralistically, and some people will do it with a very ill and have a very ill will behind what they're doing or what they're saying, right? You got some people out there who will work their tail off for a little bit of nothing when it comes to money. And then you have people out there who will not work but find ways to create lawsuits, right? They'll go and slip and fall or say that they slip and fell on your property and try to sue you. There's some women out there, some men out there who will come up with false accusations and false lawsuits against people because they know that these people would rather pay them off and make them go away than to actually deal with the trial because it'll probably cost more money. Now, again, what's moralistic about that? So when we're talking about that, right? People want to be like Kobe with the Mamba mentality. People want to be like Jordan, right? Be like Mike, right? Well, Kevin Durant is one of those faces. So the children lose, right? The children lose because if you looking up to Kevin Durant and you see what he's doing and what he's saying, and if you emulate that, you better hope you have the money that Kevin Durant has. Because Kevin Durant, not only was he blessed with height, him being 6'9", 6'10", however tall he is, right? And being able to play like a guy that's 6'4", but actually have those that extra 5 to 6 inches on their, arms and, their height, right? All that being said, y'all gotta be smarter. Y'all gotta be smarter. Y'all can't jump into these traps because guys like Michael Rapport, who say he's an actor, guess why he's doing that? He's doing that because simply he knows if people are saying his name, maybe some casting directors, maybe some directors, maybe some producers, maybe some executive producers will now cast him in a movie, on a TV show, in a commercial, right? He's looking for his next paycheck. Kevin Durant already knows where his next paycheck is coming from because he's still in his career. He's still dealing with his professional basketball career. He has not retired yet. So he's going to be receiving checks from the NBA until he decides to retire. Now, the reason why I believe that Kevin Durant wasn't suspended yet is because he hasn't even come back from injury yet. So Kevin Durant is making another name for himself, which is attaching himself to more negative things. And I know social media is not the place you really want to go when you want to be positive, but guess what? It's a lot of keyboard bangers out there, right? The flip side to it is there's people who don't understand keyboard banging and they think that that's real life. So now when they see you, it is going to be a problem. It is going to be a real issue. So again, young people out there, young players, young hoopers out there, be careful. There are snakes in the grass. There are snakes in the garden. They exist. They're there. They will bite you. They will creep up your leg. If you're not paying attention, they will come off the trees and wrap around your neck. They're there. Look at Michael Rappaport's interview. See what you get out of it. Let me know in the comments below. Because I just don't think he's a credible I don't think he's a credible guy to promote what he promoted as far as putting out the DMs, because he knew the damage that would do to Kevin Durant, especially with the language that was used in the DMs. Come on, man. Come on. Y'all gotta be smarter. Y'all gotta be smarter.